Welcome to another awareness post, my angels. Today I'll be talking about animator SillySt4r. This will be broken into multiple parts. Check desk for timestamps and their warnings to avoid anything. SillySt4r had been vague posting about SillySt4r, another animator, and how she doesn't like the sexual jokes SillySt4r's been making about Silly's art. For anyone who doesn't have strawpage, Silly is asexual and anything sexual disgusts them and is a part of their boundaries not to make sexual jokes about their art. For your information, I don't have proof of SillySt4r making said jokes about Silly's art specifically, but proof that he is making them in the first place. With Silly's boundaries about their art, SillySt4r has also made a post about wanting his boundaries to be respected despite the jokes they make. Another YouTuber, Shots, had a call-out awareness video about SillySt4r and their actions, which had led SillySt4r to telling Shots to commit. The hypocrisy is because SillySt4r is possibly suicide as well, which I'll get into soon. I don't have hardcore proof of this, but in another call-out video, Cupid had stated SillySt4r had said hardcore House of Guzo fans DNI, despite SillySt4r being a fan as well. On one of his posts, SillySt4r draws himself with their eyes popping out of their sockets, which can be considered gore and has no warning attached to it. Connecting to SillySt4r being suicidal, Shots has provided a censored picture of self-harm SillySt4r has on their TikTok and text messages. Someone else about SillySt4r was talking about committing and self-harm in a live stream full of minors. Lacey, Kayla Sigma Tweens and CC Veronica had also talked about this as well. Lacey and Veronica, who are ex-friends of SillySt4r, had recently made posts about SillySt4r suicide baiting them and saying they were going to end it all. This is the most recent piece of information I have found so far. This part of the video won't include any triggering topics in the Talkodachi audio, but may include triggering pictures. Back on topic, SillySt4r has been said to make his fans attack people who accidentally misgender him. For your information, SillySt4r uses they/it/him pronouns. The problem is how if anyone didn't know SillySt4r, they might assume that he uses she/her pronouns because of how he draws himself feminine and calls himself a girl. For your information, you shouldn't just assume pronouns but also shouldn't attack people who accidentally misgender you. SillySt4r was also harassing Cole and how she was supporting Vivi, who is supposedly a problematic YouTuber as well. I don't know who that is, as well as YouTuber Orba Pauline and her friend group. Leviax Angels, who is a fairly known YouTuber, made a post saying to DNI if you believed in misandry, hatred and prejudice towards men, which was also supposedly a vent. Soon after SillySt4r had made a post saying the same thing and admitted to copying their post. The same thing happened with Orber4lean, which SillySt4r added to his bio. SillySt4r also wished D34th on problematic YouTuber Rambian. To my knowledge he was harassing SillySt4r, Cockwater and possibly more people. Even if Rambian was a bad person, SillySt4r isn't the right to wish death on him. This is the end of the awareness post. Everyone who had provided the evidence will be in the description. Please do not harass SillySt4r. Bye my angels.